What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm in my home office. Brian, you are a freaking mind reader because I had actually on this piece of paper right here in my home office in my house. I'm writing a blog about the very thing you're talking about. I called it Caring Sooner. That's why you're basically talking about that. Why don't people care sooner? I don't know. There's a solution. In fact, I don't have a solution. But what you said, I've had this semester one, two, three, four, five, six, seven different students, four online, three face to face, come to me at the very end when it was like basically already over. I do would say part of it is what you were getting into as far as like the generation, but it's not their fault. Like they've created it. It's what they've been trained, right? If we don't allow failure, if they don't allow consequence, that's the way I would say it. Then why would I assume if I've never had consequences? Why would I assume you're going to give me a consequence? So the idea that I should have been doing my math work or my history work all semester long, and then if I didn't, there's a consequence, that is a foreign concept. So I don't know what's happening in K-12. I don't know what's happening in schools, and there's all the kind of stuff back to, every kid gets a trophy and all that kind of stuff, but I'm convinced it comes back to consequence. And the only thing that I can say that I do to answer the question that you ask is I make sure that there's very clear consequence conversations early, right? And then I make sure that I lay out the consequences as we go along, right? So people realize, oh, he was not kidding about the minus 10 points for being a day late, and he took 10 points off. Doesn't seem to impact this group. Like I said, showing in my office the tears thing, which I mean I feel it. I'm an empathetic person, I care, and I say to them what you said. It's like why did you wait till now? I mean, I told one group of students after I had somebody came to my office. I went the next day. I went to a different class. And I said, "You guys kill me," and several of them laughed along, or not laughed, but realized along with me, kind of what I was saying. But I'm like, if I needed this class to graduate, or I needed this class to fix my grade for financial aid, or I needed this class, I had to pass this class to keep my financial aid, I would care about that immediately. And it would be the most important thing I did, more important than my girlfriend, more important than my job, certainly more important than Facebook or Twitter or stupid stuff like that, more important than keeping up with my cool TV show. But that's not what they've been taught. Now, I think we either back down and say there are no consequences, so no matter how badly you failed, yes, my job here in the last day is to give you multiple opportunities to make stuff up, or we stand our ground and say, I'm going to, sorry. I've got one of these, actually one, I mean, he definitely realized he failed, and we had some back and forth. It was very pleasant online, and I ultimately said, sorry, it's not going to happen. You're going down. And it was a class he needed to graduate, so I don't know what he's going to do, but it's not my problem. And in another class, this young man's trying. He might be able to pull a D, but I don't know if the D is going to be what he needs. It would pass the class. It's not a Gordon Rule class, but still. So, man, I feel you. And it's amazing that you said the same thing. I'm thinking of it, thinking about writing this blog. I'm going to put it on my written blog. But the thoughts, yeah, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. I feel it. We just need to maybe come up with new ways to communicate what consequence actually means, and that you have to take steps along the way in order to be passing at the end. And there is no extra get out of jail free card at the end. Maybe just you and me are meanies. I don't know. Maybe we will not be successful in the future of the country because we don't give people that free pass. But I don't see it either. So, and I wish I had better news and solution. Maybe Rob or James will have something that they have found to be amazing. All right. See you.